All right, got about 15 seconds. We'll get started.
Good evening, Terry Pearson, Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome, welcome.
Great evening. This is Georgette Knox from Los Angeles, California.
All right, welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm Eric Vincent, hosting the call from Upland, California. Welcome everybody from the East, West, North, and the South. This call, or Zoom, I should say, takes place each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 o'clock Central, and 10 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you again for chiming in to the team call. Um, as you may or may not know, these are definitely exciting times. I'm not going to spoil any of the information, but let's just say Planet Marketing is going to that other level. Even though they've reached one level, they're going to go to another level just based on evidence. So this is definitely the time to take your business to the next level yourself, because being in front of the wave is where you want to be, because there's definitely a big wave. There's going to be some more big waves hitting. Um, so yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything. I'll just leave that to the folks that are on the agenda. So I'm gonna bring up our leader, three-star founder, director, wears the diamond ring, signifying earnings of at least $500,000 in a 12-month calendar period. Uh, Currently in the top 10 uh, of our business, which is over 100,000. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, in the top 10, which is amazing. And just appreciate what the team does. She's also part of the 40/40 Club, meaning that she sponsored at least 40 families into this awesome opportunity. And just building teams all across the country. So without further ado, I bring to you three-star founder director, Miss Desjoray Benson. Take it away.
Can you hear me and see me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that gracious introduction. For those of you who are on and might not recognize the voice you heard, that gentleman is my spouse. He's my partner in this business, the one that actually got me started in the profession over 17 and a half years ago now. I'll be forever grateful because this profession has changed our lives. And yes, network marketing, y'all, get it in your mind, the mindset that network marketing is a bona fide certified profession where we can make rock star money, right? We can make residual income, which in the entertainment world is royalties. So all the same accolade, all the same edification that that gentleman just gave me goes right back to him because we're partners in this business and partners, more importantly, partners in life. Definitely want to welcome everybody to our team Zoom. This Zoom does take place every Monday. Whether you get a reminder, you don't get a reminder, it almost, I don't know, in the years and years and years that we've been doing the team Zoom, I don't think we've ever canceled it. I don't think we ever canceled it. I might not be able to lead it on a particular day, but the show does go on. So definitely thank you guys for taking time to join us. We want to make sure that we welcome before we get into our training for today. Want to do a couple of announcements and get some welcomes in there because we've grown. Thank God. Congratulations to those of you who are already on board because you contributed to the 100,000 active agents. Y'all, that's a big deal. Mr. Bradley said when we hit 100,000 active agents, we will be ushering into momentum. And so we all were here prior to the 100,000. That is very exciting times. First company that we were involved in, we actually watched or experienced that company go to 100,000, 110, 20, 30, up to even 135,000 active agents before it started its demise. So definitely we are in the right place at the right time. I want to welcome over the last 7 days those who have joined forces with us. We have Anita Stephen of Los Angeles, California. Congratulations to Markeisha Hall. Lorenza Moran of Waxahachie. Y'all gonna have to help me, Texas. Come on, let's
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me be quiet. Say that one more time.
Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. Wow.
Yes,
Waxahachie. Waxahachie.
Waxahachie. That
Yes,
is
ma'am.
oh,
Texas bound, Texas.
Texas. Is that what is it closest to?
We're about 25 miles from downtown Dallas, so we're not far. So you can just say
Yeah.
Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, always make reference Dallas, Houston. All right. Well, wow, you just taught me something today. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So let's see. And definitely, and Alana Carter. Congratulations to Alana Carter for sponsoring Lorenza. Welcome, Randy Miles of Fontana, California. Congratulations to Director Camille Jackson. Welcome, Anna Williams of Frenchtown, Montana. Congratulations to Director Remy Richardson. Welcome, Danny Wright of Menifee, California. Congratulations to Director Carrie Patterson. Welcome, Francis Lundy of Riverside, California. Congratulations to yours truly, Eric and Desiree Benson. Welcome, Joseline Ravenilla of National City. I did my best. Oh my gosh. National City, California. Congratulations to Evangeline Rudio. Welcome, Deborah Dillard of Los Angeles, California. Congratulations to Teresa Cutley. Welcome, Mayana Jones of North Las Vegas, California. Congratulations to Lillian Kennedy. Welcome, David Buracia of Altaloma, California. Congratulations to Judy Donovan. Welcome, Myrna Matemas of Spring Valley, California. Congratulations to Evangeline Rudio. Welcome, Bessie Hampton of Decatur, Georgia. Congratulations to Marva Little. Welcome, Cameron Osborne of Houston, Texas. And congratulations to Jordan Johnson. Y'all, looks like, I don't know, California might have won by a little, but Texas is coming, y'all. Texas is a California-Texas takeover, right? So congratulations, y'all. Let's hear cheers for all of our new business partners. Congratulations to all our leaders who went out there and shared this opportunity, this amazing opportunity, y'all. We started with 1,000 active agents on day one, October 26, 2015, and we are now at 100,000. Wow. All I can say is, wow, we knew it was coming. We heard it was coming. Now it's here. And so it should give us some evidence, some excitement. Want to just give you guys a couple of announcements. Number one, convention. Please do not miss convention, y'all. Not going to spend a whole lot of time going into it for sake of time, but we'll be in Orlando, Florida, August 22nd through the 24th. You do not want to miss it. The gentleman that actually wrote the book Winning and Relentless is going to be in the building as our keynote speaker. He is known for training Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan, on and on and on and on and on. And so, y'all, don't miss it. Get signed up, get your roommates, get your rooms booked, etc. There's several events taking place all over the country. Don't miss the events that are in your city, y'all. Those are where you go, you learn, you glean from other leaders. Not only that, you build sideline relationships and partnerships, so that as we move through this business together, we're looking to help each other be successful. Definitely, I want to thank, I'm not sure if she made it on tonight, but if she didn't, in her absence, I would like to thank our Master Ambassador, Denise Burkhart, for putting on a 10-hour travel training. Our lock-in was amazing in Ontario, California. I can't even describe, it was just amazing, right? We'll talk about it another time, maybe next week. We have a special training going on today, but it was really powerful. I know also Director Peterson, a couple of weeks back, had an opportunity to attend a lock-in in Atlanta. And it was training, guys, that was designed to help you more understand your travel business. And I'm telling you, it was power packed and amazing. So the ambassadors in different states are moving around the country for IntelliTravel. As y'all know, IntelliTravel agents are only the only ones who can actually train us. Directors can't train you to be a travel advisor. Only IntelliTravel ambassadors can do that. So just know that those trainings will be coming. And when if you ever hear of them coming, there's only about 25 to 30 people at a time that are allowed. So it sells out really, really quickly. So definitely make sure you get signed up for one of those if you haven't. We have Wall Street Blue coming up in Long Beach, y'all. If you're anywhere in California, anywhere, drive in, fly in, come in. If you're in Vegas, if you're in Arizona, same thing. People all across the West Coast will be at that event. Leaders from all over the country will be at that event. All three millionaires, Mr. Bradley, our multimillionaire founder, will be there conducting it, along with three of the top income earners in the UK. What's so special about events like this, guys, besides us being able to get trained, you're gonna network and meet some of those who are in the UK, and perhaps one day you sponsor somebody in the UK. Perhaps you already have that connection with the leaders that have come over here that you've spoken to when you showed up at the event. And guess what? That's a connection now for someone to be able to help you as you're building your team over in the UK. Potentially same thing when it happens in Jamaica as well. So that is Wall Street Blue. It is on sale. It has not sold out yet. It's only $35. It is a training only. There will not be a presentation. So if you have hot prospects that have already seen the presentation and they're sitting on the fence and they need, you want them to hear the culture, see the culture, guess what? Buy them a ticket to Wall Street Blue and they will be able to attend. Before we move on, do I have at least one or two of the new business partners that I either named off just a moment ago or fairly new and just haven't had a chance to introduce yourself? Anybody willing to come off of mute, come on camera and come off of mute and introduce yourself to the team? Let us know who you are, a little bit about your background, why you got started in the business, what made you say yes. Anybody out there? Going once? I know we have some new folks. Hi, Mayana. Hello, lady.
Hi, my name is Mayana Jones. I'm originally from Southern California, but I live in North Las Vegas now. I joined because Dusty Kennedy invited me to join, and I just see it being a great opportunity for me, my family. I have 5 children at home. I have a grown son, but the legacy part and leaving a legacy for my children and my family is what made me sign up, and I'm excited to be a part.
Awesome. Congratulations. Mayana just got started, last Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, right? So definitely, definitely congratulations. We're glad to have you building that Las Vegas. Where are my Las Vegas? Let's do roll call real quick. Where are my Las Vegas? Raise your hand on your computer or your phone. Where's my Las Vegas people? Matter of fact, y'all do me a favor, if you will. I want to have us start doing this. Can you please head over to the chat and let us know the city and state where you are zooming in from, the city and state where you're currently zooming in from. And if everybody can do that, that way, guess what? We know that, okay, we have Houston, we have Rhonda out there in Houston. I see Moreno Valley, I see Phoenix, Arizona, I see Fairburn, Georgia, Ontario, California, Fontana, California, San Diego, California, North Las Vegas, Banning, California, Upland, California, Noonan, Georgia, LA, California, Los Angeles, California, Las Vegas, Jacksonville, Florida, all right, Stocksdale, North Carolina, all right, Shreveport, Louisiana, Eastvale, California, Las Vegas, Memphis, Tennessee, Lancaster, California, another Memphis, Tennessee, San Bernardino, California, Colorado Springs. I'm going to learn that, y'all. I promise you. I'm getting that one. I promise. Y'all just wait. Stop laughing at me, Julia. Stop laughing. I see you. Turn your camera off. You're going to laugh at me. No, this way. Fort Worth, Texas. Somebody going to train me and coach me, so I know I'm going to learn how to say that. Y'all, seriously. LaRonza's going to teach me how to say it. All right. Y'all keep it going. If you have not put where you are Waxahachie. Did I say that, Kijana? I did it. Thank you, Kijana. Go build it, Kijana. He did the hooked on phonics for me. All right, I got it. All right, y'all. Dallas, Texas in the house. H-Town by way of California. Y'all, look at us. Look, we are growing, y'all. We are expanding. We are all over the country, from the north, the south, the east, the west. That is absolutely amazing. Y'all give yourselves a hand for that. That's a big, big deal. One last announcement. Las Vegas is normally the second Sunday of every month. What is the second Sunday of this month? Anybody know?
Super Bowl.
Absolutely. There would absolutely probably 9 times out of 10 be no guests in the room this Sunday. And so we are moving the Las Vegas event to next Sunday. And between today, tomorrow, whatever, the link will be out to purchase the tickets. But just know it's next Sunday, the 18th, the day after Long Beach. So we will go to Long Beach for Wall Street Blue, and we will hop in the car or hop on the plane and head on over to Vegas to do the presentation. Super Sunday in Las Vegas. Just a footnote, ahead of schedule, give you guys a couple more dates. This Thursday on this Zoom line, please do not forget all of you new business partners, all of you not so new business partners, all of you seasoned veterans, everybody. Team orientation. We do it once a month. Director Peterson sacrifices her time, her energy, her strength to actually do the live team orientation. Okay, if you've already been, because it might have changed. So you may want to still come and be a part of the team orientation. Instead of it being the first Wednesday of the month this time, we're going to do it on this coming Thursday. We did a little switching around of the schedule. So it pays to kind of show up to the team Zoom, because then you kind of stay on top. That's a plug for the team Zoom and the team page, because it kind of makes you stay up on what's going on. So this Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 8 Central, 9 Eastern Standard, we'll do the team orientation on this Zoom line. Tonight, we're doing the team training that would have been on Thursday, the second Thursday of the month. We're doing that tonight. And real quick, just to announce y'all, on the 24th of February, we're back in Arizona for another event. That's Saturday the 24th and Saturday, March 23rd. We are in Phoenix, Arizona. So don't miss that. But on the 24th of March, the day after Arizona, I'm also in St. Louis. So if y'all know anybody in St. Louis, or you have time to meet some folk in St. Louis, or ask people who do they know in St. Louis, so that you can send them to that meeting. And I will, we already have the flyer and everything that's ready. The last thing I'm going to ask you all to do, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Planet Cares is our philanthropy arm of Planet Marketing. Planet Cares helps single women living in shelters with their children. That is our philanthropy arm. That is our nonprofit that our founders, Mr. Bradley and Mrs. Bradley, actually started. Every year we have, during March, we have a free throw contest, a 3-point shootout, we have a walk run. So I'm going to put the link in. Even if you can't participate in terms of doing the walk, order a t-shirt anyway, or just make a donation. But no matter what, guys, if at all possible, please go to Planet Cares and support our philanthropy arm. And without further ado, I'm going to move myself out of the way. This gentleman I'm going to bring to the front of the Zoom this evening. My husband and I had the pleasure of meeting on a Carnival cruise. What do? We travel. And so Director Peterson put together a class reunion. Her and I graduated, Leandra on here. We all graduated from high school together. And Director Peterson put together, somebody had to put it together, right? We would have paid somebody the money. Thank God Director Peterson had her own business. She put together our class reunion cruise, y'all. And this gentleman was on the same ship, but he was at a wedding. He was attending a wedding. How many of y'all know people get married on the ship, right? That's another thing a lot of people do. There's family reunions on ships. But we had the pleasure of meeting Jamarro back in October 2023. And he likes to tell you about the ice cream story. he might share that with you guys if you haven't already heard it. But he has become a silver builder, soon to be gold builder, but a silver builder in our company, guys, in a short amount of time. Brought his skills right on over to Planet Marketing. He already had network marketing experience, brought that from the other companies that he's worked with. And it shows, that he actually knows what he's doing. He has a sphere of influence and been helping his team to grow as well. He has also duplicated himself in his first person that he signed up in Rhonda Hosey. So he's also gone from California, got us in Houston, right away, another leg in Houston. But this gentleman is just very humble. I just enjoy working with him. I mean, just a quiet, what I would call a quiet storm. I want you guys to salute him as well, because he's a retired Army veteran as well. So we want to definitely thank him and salute him for his service. But he's the one that is going to conduct our social media training tonight. So you guys give full attention and help me welcome to the front of the Zoom none other than Jamarro Mercer out of Whittier, Los Angeles, California.
All right, thank you. I definitely appreciate that introduction. Can everybody hear me okay? Am I coming through loud and clear? All right, appreciate it. Well, I want to go ahead and give it back to you, Ms. Benson. Yes, it was a pleasure meeting you on a cruise. I was going to get ice cream because I really don't eat ice cream that much. I was having a cheat day, and on my way to my cheat day, I ran into Eric and Desiree. And once again, I saw those rings, I saw those diamonds blinging and glistening, and I was like, you know what? Who are these people? What coach is this? What ex-retired sports athletes are these? And, I'm into sports. So I just struck up a conversation. And on the cruises, I specifically want to network more. So, I get out of my comfort zone and I just start talking to people randomly. And I came across, directors in the company, the top dogs on the West Coast. And I'm glad I got out of my comfort zone. I'm glad I used network marketing to, network more and, just meet people, get out of my comfort zone. And, just, you never know whose hand you might shake anywhere. So I'm glad I met them. They were super humble, super cool, didn't give me any pressure to the business. And that's what made me want to join. And now we're here. So thank you so much for allowing me to give you guys this presentation on social media marketing. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. You guys let me know if you can see everything okay. And also, my background was social media. I went to school for marketing and visual communications. So that's what my first degree was in. And from there, I just learned the value of social media. A lot of my friends and a lot of people in my circles and in the entertainment industry, I see all of them go from 0 to 1 million followers and 0 to $1 million. And I see it happen over and over and over again. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not really a big fan of social media just because I'm not like a big picture taker and video maker. But at the end of the day, we had to make the shift to adapt and adjust or get left behind. And with me being an entrepreneur, I knew I needed to get my skill sets together to keep up with the crowd because so many people's making money. It's just like, why not us? So I'm gonna give you guys some practical tips on things that work for me on social media, and it's also a lot of mindset as well. So you guys can know different things you can do to get better with this whole social media platform. Second. Computer. Sorry about that. It seems like it's freezing up a little bit. But also, I'm not going to try to take too much of you guys' time because I know it's late on the East Coast. So try to make it as quick as I can. All right, let me figure this.
While you do that, Mr. Mercer, I'll fill in. I'll do a filler. While you get it set up, I did forget an important announcement. This coming Saturday, the 10th, besides it being residual income day, besides that important fact, we also have a private business reception in Bellflower. Private business reception in Bellflower. One of our sideline partners is wanting to do a presentation, private business reception. And I told her, yeah, if our team can collaborate and invite guests and things of that nature, absolutely, I'll come do the presentation. So we are welcome to invite guests. If you guys have any guests in the LA, Bellflower, Long Beach area in California, definitely let me know. It will be this coming Saturday at 2 p.m.
Okay. So my Canva just like completely froze on me. So just give me a second. I'm trying to get it restarted for you guys. My apologies.
Absolutely. Any questions on anything, guys, while we wait? We can take questions. Yes, Valeria.
Yes, on the Planet Care, it has to be women in shelter.
No, that's who we support. So Planet Cares was created to support single women living in shelters with their children. So that's who the foundation, like breast cancer support breast cancer patients, different foundations support different things. That's our cause, single women living in shelters with their children. Is that what
The post that you put up the other day,
Mhm.
um, for the what was it? I know it was a cancer foundation, the children's.
That wasn't that would have might have been chemo buddies. It wouldn't have been Planet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I'm back up and running. Can you guys see my screen again?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, perfect.
Hold on one second. Chad, you had a quick question?
Yes, ma'am. Great evening, Director Benson, everybody on the panel here.
Mhm.
On that opportunity meeting you guys having in Long Beach, is there a flyer for that?
Bellflower? Not yet. Probably
Okay.
tomorrow. Yeah, we'll post it as soon as we get it.
All right. Thank you
We
much.
just we just confirmed it today because we thought we were going to be in Compton, so we just changed the location.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yep, we'll supply that. Okay, back to you, Jamarro Mercer.
Okay, so a couple things I want to go over before we get started is some mindset principles. A lot of this stuff is definitely going to be mindset because social media can definitely be complicated. And I'll put together this training to make it simple for the entry level users because I know everybody here is not a social media expert. And also, social media changes all the time. So I want to give you guys like the foundational principles so you guys can take this and then, of course, build upon it and get more advanced. Something that's going to flow through this whole presentation is being consistent. That is literally the number one thing with social media. If you bring some traffic to your page, you get some attention to what you're doing, to your travel agency, your lifestyle, etc. The only thing that's going to keep that momentum up is consistency. So you're going to see consistency consistently through this presentation as a reminder because you can definitely get some momentum, but if you fall off, literally you're gonna have to start all over. If you get a viral video, if you get a bunch of traffic, if you get a bunch of signups, if you do not remain consistent, you literally are gonna have to do it all over again, no matter how much traffic you got. I want you to know your platform. Each platform is a little bit different. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're all a little bit different. They're all built for different personality types. And then they're all similar as far as bringing in traffic and getting the attention, but all of them have little different niches and different things that work. So I want you to figure out your platform. You don't have to figure out all the platforms at one time because a lot of people get intimidated or confused. If you use a lot of Facebook, master Facebook. If you use a lot of Instagram, master Instagram, and then go from there. Don't be intimidated by it because it can be confusing. Create your own community, engage. That's what social media is about. It's interesting that a lot of people are on social media and don't engage with people, they just post. But I want you to know the engagement portion is just as important as the posting portion. Funneling your prospects. Another thing that most entry level social media people don't do is they don't send their prospects or send their followers to a product or to an email newsletter or even to your IntelliTravel website. So a lot of people just post and get the traffic, but I want you guys to think about this. What are you doing with the traffic? Where are you sending the traffic? Where are you capturing these leads and following up? So that's where funnel your prospects come from. When in doubt, send it out. Basically, it's like don't get too hung up on posting, like what to post, how to post. If you are thinking about what to post too much, you can actually spend an hour, 2 hours a day thinking about the post and not posting. So when in doubt, just send it out. Post something. I'd rather you post something that you're not necessarily happy with at the moment than nothing at all. Because if you post nothing at all, of course, we get no traffic. Social media is a legacy. This is a concept that made me actually like social media because at first I just thought it was just to be popular or just to show off and all of that stuff, and that's not really my personality style. But now I look at it as my legacy because when I leave this place, all I have, well, not all I have, but something that I have is what I left on the internet. So how I impacted people, how I taught people things, all of that is literally left up on the internet for us. And that's how I look at it. How do I want people to remember me when I leave this place? And I look at it as a legacy building tool instead of just like something for popularity or clout or whatever, I used to think it was. And once again, attack one media outlet at a time. Don't get too confused on trying to do this all at one time. Find out which one you like the best, master that, and then you can actually work on mastering the next media outlet. So first things first, we're going to start with Facebook. With Facebook, understanding Facebook, of course, the first thing I have here, once again, is consistency. You're going to see consistency consistently throughout this. I'm going to continue to press that because without consistency, you have nothing. Unfortunately or fortunately, social media can be like another job, but it can be another job that pays you like a job, you know, when you get your prospects and when you get your leads. So I want you guys to remain consistent on Facebook. Facebook is good for family and friends. That's the place where you get to network with those people. And it's a already a community because most people have Facebook first before they had TikTok, before they had all of the other social media outlets. So it's good for family, community, commenting on people's posts and having the conversations about just the stuff that's going on in the world. One of the Facebook cheat codes is maximizing the groups. I think the groups are the strongest things on Facebook. So if you're not capitalizing on groups, I definitely want you to find groups. Like, of course, we have the IntelliTravel groups, but let's just say if you're into sports, they got sports groups. They got different niches and different things that you may like, and you can actually communicate with people and build new networks from the groups. The groups on Facebook, what I like is they don't, they're big on people not spamming in there, and they like to keep things like organic and authentic. So whatever hobby that you're into, whatever activities that you're on, I'm gonna advise you if you're on Facebook to get in a group and just start talking to people and networking people that actually do things that you do and things that you like to do. That's what makes Facebook super special because no other social media site has groups like Facebook. So if you remain consistent on your posts, get in there in some groups and just really talk to people. I think Facebook is the site where people actually have genuine conversations the most. And I think that's what makes Facebook special. So if you like to talk, you like to network, you like community, Facebook is definitely the place for you. If you want to get traffic, all you really have to do is just post like the things that you do on your day to day. You know, if you went to church, if you went to the movies, if you got something to celebrate, whatever it is, sometimes you just got to go somewhere and just take a selfie and tell a story. So Director Benson is very great at that. If you all, of course, we're all following her, but she's great with taking a selfie, telling a story, and getting people engaged. So friends, family, community, that is Facebook conversations. And so if that's what you're into, most people are on Facebook already, but Facebook is a great place to get started, to start to build your community. All right, next is Instagram. What makes Instagram special is Instagram is really the place to come celebrate. Instagram is for a younger target market, and it's really for people who want to celebrate and show out. So this is kind of like where the influencers kind of came into the game, and they're big just on, you know, being bigger than life. So if you have that ability to do so, or when you're on Instagram, when it comes to getting traffic on Instagram, you want to celebrate whatever it is. If you got to bronze builder, silver builder, gold builder, you got to make it like a celebration. Basically, every day is a celebration. It's about the highlights. That's what it is. It's like, you know, if you watch ESPN, you know, you got Sports Center, you can watch the game or you can watch the highlights. Instagram is the highlights. Couple tips to get more traffic on Instagram is, of course, consistency, consistency, consistency. It's the place to celebrate and show off, and it frequently updates the algorithm. I don't want you guys to get too lost in the algorithm because it's a lot of different steps on keeping up with it. But the main thing with the algorithm is to beat the algorithm, just be consistent and be active, and also comments. So, with comments and captions. So when you guys make a post, I want you guys to know the caption is just important as the caption is just as important as the post. So you can post a really nice picture of you, you know, getting your Gold Builder award, but if you have no caption, then you have no engagement. You have no engagement, you have no traffic. You have no traffic, you pretty much have nothing. So it's the picture with the caption, the celebration, and you being bigger than life on Instagram. So I just want you guys to continue to think about when you get on Instagram, how can I show out? I'm not very a big show out person, you know, but I've made the adjustments to look bigger than life on Instagram. So if you're not getting enough traffic on social media on the Instagram platform, I want you to guys to think about that. Some of the things that are the cheat code on Instagram is high quality pictures. You definitely want to hire yourself a photographer or find somebody in the family that got a real nice iPhone and just go take some pictures. Go get some good light, Go find whoever is, got the coolest looking Instagram or whatever, and just take pictures and just try to look, the best you can, or try to put on that outfit that you haven't put on in a while. Or when you go on a cruise, just make sure you grab somebody with a phone and just get those high quality pictures circulating, because that helps a lot. Keep it real. The reels on Instagram are now getting more traffic than anything else. So if you guys don't post a lot of reels, anywhere between a 10 to 30-second clip is perfectly fine. They switched up the algorithm to make everything more video friendly on Instagram. So if you're not doing reels or you're not getting a lot of traffic, I want you guys to try to start making some reels. And a reel could just be, like I said, a short clip of you talking, a short clip of you just walking. Like literally, content is so easy now. You can literally just set your phone up and record yourself walking and do like a little voiceover, or put some text on top of it, like walking into 2024. Something that simple can go viral, because people will send that to somebody, and that person will send it to the next person and the next person. Next thing you know, you got thousands of views and followers, and you're like, where do these people come from? And it all came from you just setting up your phone, walking somewhere, looking good, showing off the outfit, or just giving a quote for the day, giving you insight on something. So all of those things work. We just got to make sure we consistently recording the content. Repeating successful actions. So if you guys have something on your Instagram, let's say you've been posting every day, and all of a sudden one of your videos get a little more traction than the others, I want you guys to grab that video and duplicate it. Do the same thing, but duplicate it. So if you did a quote for today, like, you know what, in February, this is what's going to inspire me. And let's say it's March, April, May, but that February post went crazy. I want you guys to do whatever you did in February, in March, and April. So if the top of the month you gave a quote for the month and it went crazy, just do it again. A lot of social media is copy and paste. You don't have to use as much brain work as you think that you might think you need to use. So if something is doing good, literally just keep doing that. Or if you see somebody else doing something that's doing good, there's nothing wrong with copying and pasting these ideas on social media. So feel free to do that on Instagram or really any other platform. All right, next is TikTok. Understanding TikTok. TikTok is mostly reels, short form videos. Once again, the first thing you want to be is consistent. You want to make sure you target a niche or a trend. If you guys don't know what a niche is like a specific category of something. So it can be sports, it can be health and wellness, it can be travel, it can be self-help, it can be mentorship. All of these things are like little buckets of categories of things. And TikTok is very good at niching things down. So if you go hardcore travel on your page and you're consistent with travel, you'll be locked into the travel algorithm. You'll start getting more travel followers and people that's interested in that. I'm not a big fan of having to be locked into a niche, but once again, even me, I have to adjust. We got to do what works. So it's not really about what I like, because I want to showcase everything. I do a bunch of different things, and I know you guys do a bunch of different things, but what works better is if you get your niche and what you do. If you like to cook and travel, cooking and traveling is your niche. If you like style, if you like to dress and you want to show off like how you dress on vacation, bring those two niches together, and now that's your niche. So whatever it is that you really like to do, or the things that you really like to post, if it's self-help, if you want to tell people how travel has helped you grow as a person and you want to give inspiration, you got self-help and you got travel. Those are two niches you can bring together and actually build on TikTok. The target market for TikTok is a little bit of a younger audience, but that doesn't mean an older market is not on there and active. Just be aware that that's pretty much a place where younger people love to create content and build their social media. The cheat codes is short form content. If you have literally a 10 to 30-second video, can literally go viral for you. The shorter the video, the better. I believe like TikTok goes up to like 2 or 3 minutes now, but if you're making any content for TikTok and you're thinking about making it longer or shorter for TikTok, I say go shorter. And also, if any questions pop up, I'm gonna do a Q&A at the end. So feel free to, drop the questions in the chat box, and I'll ask them at the end. And I just want to check in. I know I'm, breezing through here, but I just want to check in with anybody. If anybody had any questions so far, or anything that you were curious about on Instagram or Facebook so far before I move forward?
I do.
Yes.
Okay, so lately, I don't know if this is just me, or if it's an iPhone thing or if it's whatever, but lately it looks like Facebook started it first and then Instagram. Uh,
Bless you.
it's popping up to ask you if you want to allow Facebook to have access to your whole camera, your whole and I noticed it did that about a week or two ago with Facebook. So now what I decided to do is you can manage where you can let Facebook have access to all your photo gallery, or as you get ready to post, you can actually pick which ones you want Facebook to have control of, which is more of a headache, right? Adding them one by one by one. So I noticed that Facebook did that first. Then later on, Instagram did it. So now I'm not able to update because I turned mine off for right now, just so I get a feel and understand it. But what is your take on, or have you seen that yourself? And have you gone over to your settings and allowed them to have, I mean, they have access to our photos that we've uploaded already. I just thought that was kind of odd that it seems like something has changed with Facebook and Instagram now.
Yeah, so I actually worked in IT when I was in the military. So we went over a lot of cybersecurity and all that type of stuff. Anytime that you have the opportunity to play it on the safe side with social media, play it safe. Anytime that it's asking you if you want more protection or less protection, or if it asks you basically anything that gives them more access to your private data, you want to try to get you want to give social media less access, because unfortunately there are scammers on the internet, and cyber security and protection is a big thing. And I know, like, during the pandemic, it was a whole lot of people getting their accounts hijacked. There was a whole bunch of people hacking. So any opportunity that you have to be safer on social media, always, err on the precaution of that. I can't quite see
You
this.
see, this is what I'm talking about. So when I go to Facebook, this is me getting ready to post something. And those are my pictures that I've allowed. And there's a little button that says see all photos, or it says the setting that I have on right now that I turned on. It says you've allowed access to select photos. You can add more or allow access to all photos. Right now, I'm not allowing Facebook to have access to all my photos. So every time I get ready to post, I have to push the manage button and then select more photos to let them have access to, which is kind of a headache, to be honest with you. But it also seems like I'm thinking they're asking for a reason, like to be protected.
Yeah, it's an extra step, but I feel like it's good because, like, some
Okay.
people keep pictures of IDs,
Yeah.
personal information in there. So you don't want to give social media access if they don't necessarily need it.
Okay. Well, then I did it. I did something right.
Right. Now, I don't, well, you say you have a little background with cybersecurity. So, what is this Meta META? Is that to protect us, or is that giving them more access to? Because you can have a conversation with someone about life insurance,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden you start seeing all these different type of posts on your page about that subject matter. But is that what Meta? We didn't realize that we gave them access to our phones so they know what we're talking about. You know anything about that?
So just so you guys know, and after this question, I'm gonna get to a couple more slides, and then I'm gonna get to more questions at the end. But just so you guys all know, all of our phones are listening to us and recording data 100% of the time. So it's not necessarily Meta that's doing that. Meta is like a whole platform of AI and the future of the internet. Like, it's just literally like a matrix. It's a whole new interactive world of the internet. So Meta isn't doing anything per se, but all of our phones and all of our phones is always tracking information so they can sell us things. So I used to have a problem with that, but we can actually flip it and we can find ways where we can start tracking people information. And when we start running ads on social media, that's where it actually benefits us. So it's always recording our data, our words, our search history, everything. So it's not necessarily meta, but just know that everything you do, you say, everything you enter, every button you click, some platform is recording it so they can find better ways to sell us things. So we can be upset about that, or we can flip the script and know we need to learn ads and we need to learn the back end stuff so we can actually utilize this data so we can sell people things.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Now, YouTube. Now, YouTube is a super, super, super powerful tool that a lot of us do not use. And I want to let you guys know YouTube is probably the most valuable social media outlet. When it comes to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, it's limited to the reach. When it comes to YouTube, YouTube is actually connected to Google. So it's super widespread when it comes to your content. You can post a video about travel on Instagram, and it's only going to actually touch your immediate circle of 50, 100, 200, 300, 1,000 people. When it comes to YouTube, the way it's connected to Google and the algorithm is somebody in Jamaica might come across your post that you've never seen or heard of before, and they have the power to comment, connect with you, and actually build a relationship. So YouTube is super powerful. I wasn't even on YouTube until a couple of years ago when I connected with Rhonda, and we was building another social media marketing company, and she actually challenged me to like make 2-3 videos a week consistently, and I did that. With me making 2 or 3 videos consistently when I was working in the army, I actually was able to get 22,000 subscribers. I was able to get affiliate income from several different companies. I was able to grow my digital agency and get a really large email list. So if you guys aren't on YouTube, I want to let you know the same content that you make for TikTok or Instagram or Facebook is the same content you can actually put on YouTube. So I'm encourage everybody to actually make a YouTube and make YouTube the priority, because one thing that I put on here as far as a cheat code, you can create long form content for YouTube, then break it down into other platforms. So say you have a 3-minute video of you talking about planet marketing and teletravel for 3 minutes. You can break that 3-minute video down into 3 1-minute videos, and now you got 3 pieces of content for TikTok or 3 pieces of content for Facebook. So it's all about streamlining your efforts. So a great way to really, this is really the cheat code. If you make a full video on YouTube, literally that one, let's say 5-minute videos can be a week or even a month's worth of content, depending on how you break it down. I'm also going to give you guys some tips on some apps you can use to actually break down the content and make it a lot easier for you guys. But just to move backwards a little bit, understanding YouTube, consistency, consistency, consistency. Make sure you know your niche and pay attention to trends, and showcase your personality and show your journey, and teach people something. That's what really is big on YouTube, is teaching and giving your experience and showcasing your journey. So if you're going to apply this to network marketing, or if you're going to apply this to IntelliTravel, you can literally move all the way back and make a video. It's like, you know what, this is why I became an agent. Even if you've been in this industry for 5-10 years, you can rewind it all the way back and tell the ice cream story, or whatever the story was that got you into the business. And then it's like, what do you like about network marketing? What do you like about travel? Your first travel experience. And then people is going to follow you along and become a fan of you and your journey. But you have to showcase the journey, and don't be afraid to showcase your personality, because somebody in the world is interested in your communication style. Somebody's in the world is interested in your temperament. And I know this because it happened to me. I used to be like, I'm too cool for YouTube. Like, I'm not like an exciting, like bounce around in your face, like YouTube personality. And that's why I never got on YouTube. But Rhonda gave me the healthy pressure to do it. And I delivered my message how I deliver messages. And I got 22,000 people that's like, you know what? I'm interested and I like the way he delivers his message. So I want to let you guys know somebody's going to like the way you deliver your message. You just got to put yourself out there to actually do it. So everybody's on Facebook, everybody's on Instagram. But if I had to give you guys any tips, get on YouTube and create your community on YouTube. Take that content and then send it out to other places. And I promise you, you'll get a much better result, especially when it comes to prospecting. All right, next, the algorithm. Don't get lost in the algorithm. Every week, somebody has a new tip on the algorithm. I'm gonna tell you how to beat the algorithm. Just be consistent. I don't want you guys to get lost in the social media sauce because it is a science project. It is a lot of information. It's a lot of angles you can play, but keep it simple. Give people your personality, high quality pictures, high quality videos to the best of your ability. Show your personality and be consistent. So stay within your niche, high quality videos, engaging captions, shareable content. That's one thing I haven't talked about. Shareable content all the way. Shareable content is everybody shares stuff. You might have got an inspirational post. You might have got a funny post. Some people like animals. You might have got a cute cat post, a cute dog post, and send it to somebody. I know some people even make content that says, hey, these are all the great qualities about a friend. Send this to your best friend. You can do the same thing. These are all the great things about travel. Send this to your travel buddy. That's shareable content, and that's going to go crazy because even within this community, people are going to share it. And we have a huge community. We got 100,000 people now. Just we can go viral just within our content within our community. And of course, other people are going to see it and other people are going to share it as well. So start thinking about shareable content and giving people instruction. Like share this if you like to travel. Share this if you like Barbados. Share this if you like the desert. Share this if I want you guys to start thinking about that stuff when you make your content, because then that's going to actually help you reach a lot more people. These are the top niches, not in any order, but just so you guys can get your minds wrapped around niches: health and wellness, personal finance, beauty and fashion, lifestyle and travel, technology and gadgets, food and cooking, parenting, personal development, pets and animals, and gaming. A cool thing about niches is the next level to this is combining niches, like I said earlier. So let's say personal finance and lifestyle and travel. This is what we all do. We talk about entrepreneurship. We talk about how to make money from home. And then lifestyle and travel is the product that we sell and also who we are, you know? Even I'm gonna just pick something random, pets and animals. This might sound far-fetched, but if somebody started a pet travel page, I guarantee you will go crazy. It might sound crazy, but it's gonna go crazy because it's a niche. And where can you find that at? Has anybody ever even seen? I might have came up with a genius idea just now. I don't
Oh,
still look,
okay.
don't steal my idea.
Can I just interrupt you
You
and
did.
just can I just interrupt you and say whoever wants to take that one and run with it, you should, because all the last trips that I've just recently taken, guess what? Every time I turn around, there is a dog on my plane. I mean, at least one dog. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
they even have dog houses, dog
Yes.
sanctuaries within the airport for you for them to, yeah, I mean, I took a picture at the Phoenix airport, I think it was. I can't remember now. Might have been Vegas. I don't know. But they had a whole room for dogs to kick it, like the dog lounge or something. So I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you saying that, you saying it sounds far-fetched, but I promise you, somebody take that one and run with it, because
People travel with
every
it.
plane, there has never been a plane that I've been on these last 6 months, I don't think, where there has not been a dog.
I feel a group coming on.
Go
But
ahead, Director Peterson.
But yeah, so once you guys start understanding niches, and then also know that we all lock into those niche pages as well. Some of our favorite pages is niche pages, and those are the ones that we can like binge scroll on. We see what we like, we know what's gonna come up. We know it's like a channel. It's like we are creating our own networks, and then we're creating our own TV channels within that network. When you make your page, yes, it's about you. And yes, you are a multifaceted, creative person in all these different ways. But when they come to their channel, what are they going to see? and the consistency of your niche is what's going to keep people locked in. All right. Next, we're going to talk about the funnel system. So we're in Planet Marketing, and Planet Marketing has a great funnel system built in for us, but we can also create funnel systems from our social media. So right now, if you're not collecting emails or collecting information in some capacity on your social media, you basically, you wasting your time, because people are going to come to your page and they're going to look at it and they're going to be like, okay, that's cool. But now what? How are we converting those people into dollar signs? How are we converting those people into leads? So even if you've never heard of a funnel, Planet Marketing, we have a built-in funnel with the app. For those who aren't on the app, they have ways where you can put your prospect into the app and send them videos. You can send them events. You can send them a whole bunch of things, but that is the whole funnel process. So it's great that we have that within Planet Marketing, but you need that with everything. So every social media outlet, you need to have a way to collect emails in some way, shape, or form. These are a couple easy ways to get started. So you guys can write these down, because these are all ways that you can actually start collecting emails. So Google Forms is one, MailChimp, Aweber, and of course your Planet Rep app. But any of these you can use. They're all free to start. So if you don't know how to use it, you can always go to YouTube and then, get the entry level steps on how to start a funnel. But I'm pretty sure we're going to do more classes and more training on utilizing our funnels, because we actually got a couple of funnels within Planet Marketing, but also creating other funnels and integrating all of this. But I want to let you know, when you're on social media, the goal is really to collect information. You get the traffic, but what are you doing with the traffic? The likes and the followers don't mean nothing if you're not collecting information. So if you're on social media and you're not collecting information, you're not doing your job. It's a hobby, not an income bearing action. So definitely write these down, YouTube them, and find out how to get started with that. Like I said, we'll probably do a training on that another time so I can actually go more in depth. All right, so this is some cool tools for you guys to use. I definitely advise you guys to write these down or screenshot them, because these are all the tools that I use to help me out with social media, and they guarantee will help you out as well. So I'll go ahead from left to right. If you need help with videos, CapCut and iMovie, they're both apps, and you can use them on the computer. Super, super, super powerful tools. They're free, but they also have the option to upgrade, of course, to get the extra bells and whistles. But if you want to step your editing game up, man, CapCut and iMovie is where it's at. I use CapCut the most, and they have like a bunch of pre-made filters, pre-made edits, pre-made everything. They have it to where you can just basically go through your phone and click a couple videos and clip a couple pictures. It'll splice it all up and edit it all up for you, and you'll have a super cool video that looks super professionally done, and nobody would know that you use CapCut other than the CapCut users. And it really doesn't matter who knows, as long as it looks nice. All right. I'm gonna skip this right now because I want to talk about this at the end. But editing photos, Snapseed and Lightroom are great photo editing apps. Just to get your pictures a little sharper, clean them up. Just put out the most top tier, photos that you can put out. For YouTube, thumbnails, logos, and different marketing, you can actually get that on Fiverr. So on YouTube, having a thumbnail is very important, because you don't want to just have like just a regular picture up. Thumbnails actually help get you a lot of traffic. You can use Photoshop, you can use Lightroom, you can use Fonto, you can use these other things to create your own thumbnails. But if you aren't tech savvy, I highly advise you to go to Fiverr, because you can get a thumbnail for $5. And it's well worth it, because these things are going to bring you traffic and eventually bring you money. So it's an investment. So you can always just go to Fiverr, type in YouTube thumbnails, and it's hundreds of artists that can design whatever you want. And even from the marketing and the branding of your company, if you don't have a logo yet, go to Fiverr. You can get a logo in a day, and now you up and running. The last thing, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI program, and it's basically like a Google, and it basically does everything for you. So some people are familiar with it or never heard it before, but the reason why this is valuable, I use ChatGPT to come up with my captions, because I'm not great with coming up with captions. So if I went on vacation and I want to talk about Bali and some of the beauty for Bali, you can literally go to ChatGPT and type in, write in an Instagram caption about how beautiful Bali is. And it literally will come up with a caption for you. It's going to save you so much time. You know, actually, we can just go ahead and do it live right now. So you guys can see in real time how amazing ChatGPT is. ChatGPT is your friend because it's going to save you so much time. I'm going to show y'all some come up with social media training. You don't even have to be super specific or detailed. You can literally type in typos, put on a halfway message, and ChatGPT is so smart that it will come up with it just like that. So when it comes to papers, when it comes to
Wait a
presentation,
minute.
can you guys see?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
ChatGPT.
it's developing your entire
Yeah. So everything I just told you, I could type it into ChatGPT and put it up.
Interesting.
But this is what I use it for mostly though. So I'll say come up with face
Crisis management.
caption. Oops, I'm not even typing. Hold on. Come
This is
up.
free.
Oh, it's free, yeah. Come up
Wow.
with Facebook caption about Bali trip. Let's see what they come up with. So, lost in the magic of Bali's vibrant culture, surrounded by lush landscapes and a symphony of colors, from ancient templates to breathtaking beaches, every moment in Bali feels like a page from a dream. That was so artistic, and I would have never been able to come up with that. So you can use this, you can edit it. Look, even deeper, make caption longer.
That's awesome.
This is how powerful it is. So if I felt like that wasn't detailed enough, it just made it longer. So ChatGPT is super powerful. Yes, it's another thing to learn, but just the reality check, we got to get up to date with technology or we're going to get left behind. Because this is what the kids are using, and this is why they're going so viral, and this is why they're moving so fast, and this is why they're starting businesses and becoming millionaires in weeks because they're using the cheat code tools that a lot of other people might be intimidated by. So I wanted to show you guys this in real time so you won't be intimidated by the new technology. Utilize it to advance your business. So that's ChatGPT. And now I know I gave you guys a lot of information. I felt like it was slightly rushed, but I had a lot of information to give you, and I also didn't want to hold you for too long. So I'll try to jam pack as much information as I can in this small period. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to take yourself off of mute and ask away while we got this time left.
Yeah, great evening to see King Park out of Houston. I had a quick question. That ChatGPT, is that an app?
It's an app and a website. So you can just type in Chat GPT in Google and it'll come right up. And you can also download it as an app.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Jamarro, first of all, just I think out of all the social media trends we had, just so relevant and practical. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I had a question about funneling. I know you're gonna probably hope to get another trainer on that, but you said, and you're right, you know, you because I'm getting some attraction, but what am I doing with it? You know, and so you were saying that we want to make sure that we're getting people's email address. So what are you saying in your post to get someone's email address? Or are you going to the direct message them? How are you getting their information?
So for every post that I make, well, not every post, but any like marketing posts, like for Instagram, like, and also if you guys want to see this in real time, you can go to my Instagram. It's at Mercermillions. Right here at Mercermillions. So I'll post something about my travel trip and I'll be like, if you're looking to see more of what I do, DM me travel. Or if you're interested in joining me on the next trip, DM me travel. So it's called a call to action. So we need to tell people what to do. If we don't tell people what to do on social media, they're not going to do it. So continue to post your beautiful caption and be like, if you have any interest in learning more about what I do, DM me travel or DM me something, you know, and then when you go to your DMs, you'll randomly see a travel and then you get the conversation started. So what I do personally, I use something called Linktree, and Linktree puts all my links all in one place. And I have a link in my Linktree. Actually, let's check it out in real time. Hopefully, I'm logged in Instagram, so I can just show you guys in real time what I do. So yeah, so with Linktree, I have another link that is collecting emails, and it's like a travel page that I came up with. So you know what? That's gonna take too long. Let me just go straight to Linktree. But yeah, definitely get a Linktree and find a way to put something in your bio that starts to collect emails. And anybody that shows any interest, the first thing I do is I say, well, you know what, sign up for my travel group and I'll be able to send you more info on what I do. And that's pretty much what I do. This is somebody else's. Give me a second. Yeah, I manage a couple of different pages, so I gotta make sure I get into my page. Okay, so this link right here says join my travel group. This is at the very top of my page. And anytime somebody reach out, I literally either says go to that link or I'll copy and paste that link. And then when they go to the link, I'm gonna show you what comes up. And then I just literally collect emails to eventually follow up. So basically it's like you don't get a conversation out of me unless I can get your email. So I travel destination group, never pay full price for travel. And also Rhonda, you know, she assisted me with this, but you know, we got the IntelliTravel back office. We got a couple compare prices just to, you know, get interest, peak interest, step number one, and name, email, telephone number, and submit. And so basically nothing happens until I get this. Because they can talk all they want to, but I'm like, cool, I would love to send you more information, but go ahead and enter your information here, and I can email or text you exactly everything that you need. And then now I got the information.
This is a separate page on Facebook, or this is a separate website that you create?
This is a completely different site, but I made it through Google Forms, and Google Forms is free. So this is advanced, and we can definitely, you know, do another training on this later, but just to show you guys the process, like anytime I strike up a conversation, I want to try my best to grab information. All right, any other questions? Okay, well, like I said, I know it's late on the different parts of the country, but I definitely wanted to try to squeeze in as much valuable information as I can. This social media thing can get super deep and we can go in several different types of rabbit holes, but what I want you guys to take away from here is consistency. Just post, post, and make sure you're sending your people somewhere and don't let this thing intimidate you. Literally, we are all special people. We all got great personalities. We all got something special about us. So showcase whatever that is special about you, and I guarantee you, you'll get the traffic and the results that you're looking for.
I would like to say thank you so very much for your knowledge, all of you. And Mr. Mercer, I told you were gonna help me with this stuff. You looked at me like, oh, who's this lady? But you did help me, and I've been writing.
Got you.
I appreciate you.
Excellent.
No problem.
Anything in the chat? Oh, I can't even.
Oh man, that was amazing, sir. That was amazing. I know Chat GPT. I think that's an amazing tool of sharing how to really be a little bit more specific. So I create a lot of digital design, reels, movie intros. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff. Probably out of place though. I don't use Instagram very much. What would you suggest in the way that I create those reels that I mean really good for clients, really good for drawing attraction? How can I use them better?
Well, first off, start to target down your niche and figure out who you really trying to attract. So, are you attracting travelers? Are you attracting entrepreneurs? Are you attracting a certain target market of age? And once you find that out, then you can actually cater your marketing to that specific, target market. And I
I'm
say,
very clear on that. I'm trying to attract very, very powerful, postured, particularly men that are in position to be leaders already. Those that can, they don't have to learn how to navigate a computer. They have one, that'll be good. Stuff like that, right? Some leaders. That's what I'm looking to attract at all times.
and do you have a YouTube page yet?
I do.
Okay. How often do you post on the YouTube?
Probably every day.
Oh, okay. Well, you good to go. Well, just take that same content that you're already making. Like you already know your market and you're already making content. Just find a way to splice it up. So now you don't got to really think as much because one video, even one minute video can be two, three, four videos because you only need 10 to 30 seconds for any of these platforms. So whatever your next video is, just know from that video, after you learn how to chop it up, and CapCut is super easy, I promise you, you got a whole week's worth of content. So now that you got that whole week's worth of content, you really don't got to think about content. Now you can go work on something else, and social media is not like a headache anymore.
And now YouTube, we have to have an actual account with YouTube.
Yeah, or it's your Gmail. So whatever your Gmail is going to connect to your YouTube account.
But for a fee, right? There's a
Oh,
fee
no.
or is it?
No, not for YouTube. No. Everything I name here is free. They of course have upgrades where you can pay, but you can get everything you need off of everything that we spoke about for free. So ChatGPT has an upgrade option, but you don't necessarily need it. Fiverr, that's you're gonna have to pay for those services. Snapseed, Lightroom, iMovie, CapCut, all of those are free programs.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Mr. Mercer?
Yes.
Hello, and thank you so much for this. So part of my focus is TikTok because I have a basket full of Gen Z grandchildren, and so they're coming at me with posting travel information on TikTok because that's where their connections are, and particularly luxury travel for Gen Z. I'm not quite sure. I've been fooling around, kind of piddling around with TikTok, but how I really position myself on there, I guess, to attract those young adults. I think that's what I'm looking to do.
So for starters, what I want you to do is just make videos of yourself, just talking about travel, about what you do, about luxury travel. As you get more familiar with TikTok, when you get familiar with how to navigate it, the algorithm, uploading videos, we actually have a advanced training on TikTok, and Rhonda created it, and it's been working wonders for people. I can't wait to actually apply those things to my page, but I've seen it work for several other people, including Rhonda, and they're all getting viral videos. So get familiar with the platform first by just posting you talking. You don't have to make it rocket science or too complicated. And also don't worry about the numbers in the beginning. Worry about the consistency and worry about getting familiar with the platform. And then once you get a little more familiar or you feel like you're ready for the next stage, I'll literally send you a training. I'll send anybody to training because we all have access to it. But you just have to get familiar with the platform first. And then we have a super good strategy where you can make viral videos and copy and paste the process and literally do the same thing over and over and get an unlimited amount of traffic.
Okay. Okay. Because I also have that travel puppy.
Okay.
So yes, and I've had questions asked to me about
And that's
how
a
to
great
travel with your pet. Right.
That is a great niche because somebody will go so fast to your page to be like, well, how you get them on the plane? Well, how you get them on the boat? Or what do they eat? Or do they get seasick? Or are they happy? Or how do they interact with other people? You can literally utilize that and have a extremely great platform. And then
Okay.
from there, it's just like, you know what? If you're interested in finding out how I travel, or if you're interested in finding out how I get these deals, click the link in the bio. And that's how you bring it all together. You get all of the traction from the pets, but the link in the bio will say a certain thing and you lead the people to a certain place. And that's how you get more prospects. And of course, that's how we turn followers into dollars.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. All right. And so
Jamarro, I'm so sorry. There was a question that about one question in the chat. Most of the information in the chat is just everybody blowing up the chat, thanking you for the training, and it's awesome training, and this is amazing. And okay, explain thumbnails is one of the questions.
Okay, so thumbnails are the pictures on YouTube that catches everybody's attention. So let's just go to YouTube real quick. So these are the thumbnails. So try to like this is a super cool thumbnail. So if this was blank or if this wasn't attractive, nobody would want to watch your video. So all of these thumbnails, like this is a terrible thumbnail because it's just a picture. It needs some text. It needs something because when you put this thumbnail next to maybe something like this, like 10 signs of a female narcissist and she eating spaghetti and she making a funny face. Like I'm gonna even get a little personal real quick. I'm gonna show you on my page. So I was the one where I was like, I need to start making like the silly faces to get traction. You know what I mean? This is not my style, but I said, let me make the goofy faces that everybody else is making. The oh my God, and put on, but it got me the traffic that I'm looking for. So like I said before, I got 22,000 subscribers in 3 months, and I haven't been back on YouTube since. This is 3 years ago. This video got 58,000 views, and
Don't tell Rhonda that. Don't tell Rhonda that.
I'm not on this page anymore because I'm not doing trading stuff like this, but I want to do the same thing for another niche, which is travel. But these are the thumbnails. And once you guys find an app that you like to use, you can create these compelling thumbnails and people will click just off the thumbnail alone.
Yeah, that is so true. So you took those different pictures of yourself and then they add the content on it.
So these are all selfies. I just got my phone, took the picture, made 50 different crazy faces, and I'm like, which one looks the most interesting? And I put it all together in different apps. I know how to use Photoshop, so that helps, but it's other apps that are a lot more simple than Photoshop. But yeah, put your face out there, put some nice compelling text, and it looks like, you look like the competition. And
so you didn't create the font and all that. That was created through an app. You just
I did it. I did all these on my phone. So actually, some of them I did on Photoshop, but some I did on my phone on like just different apps. Like I said, Fonto is a great app to use too. The apps that I used to use, they're not available anymore, but Fonto is a good app to start with.
Fonto business. I do know how to use that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the leaders. I don't care if they're older, younger. I'm getting ready to, yeah. And I appreciate all of the leaders, young and older, not old, but older.
And then we can
your
oh, no problem. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys staying up with me. Like I said, I know it's late, but just another.
I am. Well, for some reason, I am not sleeping.
Here's the thing, Jamarro. Okay, so let me.
I agree.
Let me just take a time out real quick, you guys. Time out. So leaders, obviously we've passed the leadership, 8 o'clock leadership Zoom. So don't worry about that. Here's the thing, y'all. We train to standard, not to time. So if you're sleepy, go to sleep. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you, I mean, seriously, it's recorded. So if you want to come back and listen, but honestly, Jamarro, we appreciate your time,
Yeah.
knowledge, everything. So I'm going to be on here as long as y'all are asking questions, as long as Jamarro's willing to talk, you know, whatever. It's no pressure. So you guys don't feel pressure to stay on if you can't stay on. We're not holding anybody hostage, but when you have valuable information and you have someone that's willing to pour in, I don't know. I don't really care how long it takes, to be honest with you.
That part, because I've sat in this home for years and I'm just getting ready to tell my story. I will go to my little big sister's house, and sometimes she was the only person I seen outside of my husband. And I appreciate each and every one of you, including that lock-in that I thought I was going to get kicked out of, because in school I used to get kicked out of class because I can't stand school, but I had so much fun. And I appreciate every bit of it. And my Gemini sister said, "You text me, but I just said I'm going to call you." And me hugging Mr. Jamarro saying, "Oh, you going to help me." He didn't know it was going to be on the computer, but guess what? You're helping me. And I thank you all, and I love you. And now I'm getting ready to turn off my thing because my emotions are going, and because I'm happy. So these are my happy tears. Okay, that's done.
we love you as well.
Now we have a quick question from Gail. She said, "What does it mean to boost posts, and also what does it mean to see insights and ads?" So when it comes to boosting your posts, any post that you can make, we can put money behind it to get more spread out to the world. So just so you guys know, anytime you post, I don't want you to ever feel bad about the amount of traffic that it gets, because social media intentionally suppresses what we post. Back in the day when it first came out, when social media first came out, literally, if you had a 500 friends, you made a post, 500 people would see it. Now, if you got 500 friends, 50 people will see it. And they do that to entice you to boost the post or put ad revenue into your page for more people to see it. So don't worry about the numbers when y'all post. Boosting the post is something further down the line. Once you get familiar with everything, later on you can pay for ads and you can boost it. And I definitely encourage people to do that, but not until you get your consistency down and you get your niche down and you get your target audience and your community together. Once you've conquered all that and an email list, then you can worry about putting money behind your posts and boosting it out to the world.
Awesome. Chad?
Yes, ma'am. Just want to thank you, sir. Salute you on being an Army veteran. I think this is the very, very first time I've ever had a thorough training on social media. And just want to put this out there for Desiree and us to think about. Might want to make him a regular as far as training us, not stepping on no toes, but I listened to every word he said, and he's a very good trainer and stuff like that. And this is very thorough. So you might want to make him a regular on something, you know what I'm saying? So as far as training, for the team.
Jamarro's corner, something. Jamarro's social media corner. Yeah.
I definitely appreciate it.
5 minutes something.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing, y'all. Let me just say this, and Jamarro may have closing thoughts or whatever. A team is only so good and successful as it's, and I think I read that even today in the power focus of its weakest member. And that's no insult to anybody, but we gotta all get up to speed, and we all bring value. Like Jamarro was saying, there's something about, special about all of us that will attract, who you will attract, I want to attract, and vice versa, right? So what I and we'll probably get back to it. I haven't visited in a while, but I had this thing put together and I forgot the name of it. I'll share with the leaders again, and then we could share it out to the team. But the more that we are willing, I know that we're all independent contractors, right? And we all have our very own business. And some of us have similar circles, but many of us have different circles. So the more that we can help each other on an individual basis succeed, the more it's going to help the whole team, the big team. That's just like with planning marketing. Yes, it's good for, us to have our teams and different things like that. But the more that we bring our talents and our skills and our strengths, the better. I'm not good at certain things, right? But that's why you don't recruit people that are the same as you, that have the same skills. Director Jackson, Go Builder, Kijana Owens, every time we need a flyer for something. And now, little did I know Jamarro knows how to do flyers as well. That's why when Jamarro was giving his event, I didn't have to go to, Go Builder Owens or Jackson, Director Jackson, to do a flyer, because Jamarro knew how to do his own flyer.
Administration,
security, what was it? What was that?
Security, marketing, administration.
It was called MAT.
MAT. Yeah.
That's what it was.
MAT, yeah.
So I had this system that was set aside for everybody to pick where they wanted to serve the team. And it was like called a MAT system. Marketing, who wanted to be the team's marketer, and what does that look like? And who wanted to be the team's administrator, make sure the team page is updated properly, and who wanted to be the whatever the other A stood for. And then one of them was travel. Who are those travel gurus that can give us those tips that can help us, right? As a whole. Who was security, right? Security was our, people, when we come to events, y'all, let's just face it, we don't know who might show up. Especially like we're in Long Beach, we're about to have 3 millionaires and a multimillionaire, and then 3 six-figure income earners from the UK, all in one building on top of all, we don't know who might show up, because part of the attraction is saying, oh, come meet our 6-figure income earner, come meet our multi-million, and then guess what? Riffraff might show up too. So you got to have people, that's why it's good to have the Jamarros and from military, and Director Patterson, retired Marine captain, and Kijana Owens, Marines, and my husband, parole. When I'm at events and I'm surrounded by those who are trained in law enforcement, those are trained to look for, different, it's a powerful thing. So we'll talk about it later. We're are getting towards the end of the, but I want y'all to think of, I want everybody on here, however many of us are still on here. There's still 38 of us on here. I want y'all to do me a favor. If everybody could do me a favor and think of, I don't care if you don't have anybody on your team. I don't care if you just joined the business today or you joined the business on the first day, 8 years ago. What's the one thing? Because we always ask people, bring your spirit of excellence, bring your skills that you have in your career to planet marketing, to the planet, and allow us to leverage those skills, right? So I want everybody to think of what don't make a list. They don't have to be all, what's the one thing? What's the one thing that if you had to brag about yourself, I do, I'm a good this, I do this well, this is my lane. What's that one thing that you could add value to the team? Now, mind you, think about this. You're one person, so you're going to add that one thing, but you have 37 other people that are going to give you the one thing they have. So if we're all dealing with exchange value, like Mr. Bradley always talks about exchange value, right? Not only giving, like some people don't like to do the presentation. I have no problem doing the presentation. But guess what, guys? I do the presentation, I set up the meeting, I do this, I do that. That's about like I got about like 10 hats. So by the time I roll up to the meeting, it's like, woo. And then think about, and this is no dig to anybody, but think about if you're the person that you come and you pay your $10 to get in, and then you have a seat. And all the behind the scenes stuff that took place, right? There's a few people that will call ahead and say, hey, do you need anything? I know Director Jackson has already said, what do you need for Long Beach? What do we need? Do we need some whatever? I was thinking of some stuff today, and I know I can call her and say, Director Jackson, can you have, right? Many hands, think about this, y'all, and write this down and take it to heart. Many hands make a heavy load light. Many hands make a heavy load light. So Jamarro just shared with us something of extreme value, right? I mean, if you just took one something nugget, if you just took one, glean one, if there was just one thing that you learned tonight that you didn't know before you got on here, it was well worth it, right? And so always look, you guys, not only to get value, to take value, but look to add value. When I roll up anywhere, my goal is to add value. My prayer to God, oftentimes is help me to leave people better than the way I found them. Help me to say something. One of the young ladies, bless my heart, one of the ladies at training came up to me at the lock-in on a break. And she said, you know what? I've seen you like 2 or 3 times. And I just want to thank you. Because you're just so real. And you're so down to earth. And you're so, y'all, my goal is to stay grounded. At all, stay grounded. And the thought came to mind to me today, y'all. Y'all know why I don't know, I can't speak for anybody else, but the reason why I'm able to stay grounded is because I know where I came from, and I don't want to go back. The reason I'm able to stay grounded is because the God that I serve, this is what I tell people. You treat somebody wrong if you want to. Good luck with that. How dare you do somebody wrong or anything? My God is watching. I don't have to answer to nobody but God, right? So that's how I stay grounded. I stay grounded because I know from where my blessings flow. It ain't about me. It's about the God in me. And I know that I add value. That's my goal. That's what I pray for. Allow me to add value. Allow me to be a blessing. And It's no surprise to me, seriously, y'all, in same for it's no surprise when I'm blessed. It doesn't shock me because I know I'm a blessing. Because I don't look to be blessed. I first look to bless. And in the process, that reciprocity just turns. Even if it's not from the people that you would expect or you would think or whatever, it's coming. It's coming. And I'll give y'all an example as I close. There was a gentleman that stole over 100 grand of our life savings. A former financial planner, over 100 grand. That, like somebody say, ouch. Right? And I would have loved y'all to have that 100 grand back. I would have loved. He went to jail for like a few minutes, as far as I was concerned. We probably got what do we get? Those payments, restitution, they call them. We probably got 100. We lucky if we got 3 payments of $35 each. But God. Because you know what? We didn't get the 100,000 plus back from him. But y'all, God blessed us to be $500,000 earners. Wow. So it didn't come back like I wanted it, but it more than, right? It more than double, triple, whatever. So I would just encourage everybody, just keep adding value. Wake up, think, how can I add value to myself, to my family, to this team? Y'all, because we're a championship team. It's just, what role do you want to play? What do you want to bring to the storehouse so that we all can be of value? Jamarro could have been doing anything else. He could have held on to all of this knowledge all to himself. But yet, he blessed us. And I want to say thank you, Jamarro.
And I just want to let you guys know I apologize because I forgot about one of the greatest websites for editing is Canva.
Oh, Canva.
I wanted to pull this up for the YouTube. So they have all of these pre-made templates, and I forget how much it is to upgrade it. I upgraded my account, but it's worth it. However much it is worth it because it's going to save you so much time on coming up with cool looking stuff like this that me personally, it would have took me hours and hours and hours to create it. But now that I got something like this, all I got to do is take this dude off and put my picture on there, or I might just leave him there because he looks funny. But this is ready made right now. So I'll definitely want to tell you guys, Canva is literally the #1. And I don't know how I forgot about that, but Canva, you don't even have to have design experience. All you got to do is click a button and take out traveling and put something else and it's done. And the last thing before I leave, this is what changed my perspective about social media. Like I said, I went from it being like an egocentric, look at me, I'm popular kind of energy to wait, we're actually leaving a digital legacy. And luckily, I have a unique name like Jamarro Mercer, so you can Google me and my whole life comes up. So if anybody wants to see what I did in this world, I have the power to upload it on social media, connect everything on the back end, do the search engine optimization, keywords, and all of that. And when I leave this place, I have a digital legacy that I'm proud of because this is all of my work and this is how I impacted the world. So from Pinterest to Instagram to Mercer Marketing Agency to Travelpreneur Threads, like the whole history of my life is here. So now I consciously put what I want the world to feel and understand via my business and personal. And that has helped me push more on social media because it's more about followers. And it's more than dollars. It's literally my digital legacy. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and end the training with. So you guys can take that, sleep on it, and have a whole new perspective of this whole social media thing and come back running tomorrow. You muted, Ms. Benson.
I know. I was saying that's pretty cool. Y'all can't read lips. What's wrong with y'all? No, I'm just playing. No, that was really good. Thank you for sharing that, sir. Let's see some hearts, some flames, some whatever in the chat, whatever you're feeling. Y'all give it up for Jamarro Mercer. One word in the chat, how this training impacted your business. One word, your life, your business. One word in the chat. How you're feeling after taking this training.
Eye-opening.
There's mine. All right.
And
Grateful, excellent, inspired, amazing, fire, phenomenal.
And just so you guys know, every opportunity is a content opportunity. So I'm recording, and this is going to be my content for tomorrow. I ain't got to think about it too much. I don't got to sit down. I don't got to waste no time. Everything is content.
All right. All right, y'all. And in honor of Mr. Willie Jones, one-star director, resting in heaven, it is Willie Jones' heavenly 64th birthday. So we gonna get one for y'all. Seriously, we need to make this count. Seriously, we need to really get one. Who's going to really get one for Willie by Sunday? The end of the week. We got to Sunday, the end of the pay period. Y'all, we are still in contest mode. There's money still on the table. The company added a second contest, weekly income, to the table for February. But y'all, our contest, January 1 all the way to the end of February, there's still $1,000 on the table. So let's go. On the count of 3, y'all, we're going to get one for Willie and get one for me. If y'all don't understand what that means, ask your leader, ask your director, somebody could tell you, right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
One
one for Willie and one for me.
One for me. Great night,
God
everybody.
bless
Great
you,
week.
everybody.
God bless everybody.
God bless you
Much
guys.
love.
Jamiro.
Unleash the Kraken.
Excellent training.
Peace.
Excellent.
God bless everybody.
Excellent.